Hey, John Flynn. Sorry, a little sloppy there. My Loom integration. So here's the deal with this. So basically, with Facebook, you have this like large pool, right, of people in the universe. You don't want all these people, right? You just want a tiny portion of them. You're a personal injury lawyer dealing with car accidents, so you want this. But Facebook's not going to give this, right? Facebook doesn't have like a tab that says people recently in a car accident. They're looking for a lawyer. So we kind of have to drill down. How do we do that? Well, first of all, we do a video ad, right? Do a video ad, and then we make it a long-winded video ad. We do 5 minutes plus video ad, and we start out. The first thing we say is that, you know, have you recently been, in a car accident? If you have, these are the things you need to do. You need to, go to the doctor. You need to get your car fixed. Things like that. You're not selling, right? The last thing you want to do is say, "You looking for a lawyer?" That's the last thing you want to do, right? So you want to be a resource. So you do 5 minutes of that, right? And then you're going to have another video here, right? And then what you're going to do is that you're going to take people who watch this video, 75%. So 70 people who watch this video, 75% of it, right? My handwriting even bad online. 75% of it, and you could do this in Facebook. You could break this out. So people who 75% of the time, you take the next video, then you take something like, be careful, don't talk to the insurance company because they just want to rip you off, right? So be careful, right, to do that. So that's another, right? And then, another, 5 minutes here, right? So, people, 75% of people who watch this, are going to have a vested interest one way or the other. So you do that for 75, right? Right? And then you may bring into like why you're going to need a lawyer. Again, not kind of selling yourself, but why you're going to need a lawyer. And that's another 75, right? And then, right, then you're going to start talking about, maybe why you might be a good lawyer, right? And all the things, information, right? You're not selling all the information that you have, right? All the information that you can give them if they call you, right? So if they call you and give them the email, right, and name and email, right, name and email here. So we've gone through 4 steps, right, to really kind of get the name and email all through kind of retargeting, this way. So you've made, 1, 2, 3, 4 ads, and then a retargeting ad this way, right? So you've done that. And you're going to follow all these up with emails, right? Also, ask for their emails and then follow up that way. Also, so it's a double hit, right? So you're going to do that and then have their emails and then continue emailing, that way. So you're going to have all this information here that you're doing and then you're keeping. And then the beauty part is that you could do lookalike models. So at the end of it is that Facebook will allow you to take all this information and put it in what's called a lookalike model. So they'll find people that fit this criteria and then fit it into another demographic, and you could run the ad again, right? And then here you can fit it into a demographic of distance. So what's your distance really? I mean, do you want to do 100 million miles? Or do you want to do 50 miles to 25 miles? And what is it? Is it 35 to 55, male to female? I mean, there's a little bit you could drill down to. So this system here can just plug away and you can keep adding information, but you're not selling. You can see the selling is really down. What you're doing is you're adding information. So that's the key. This is the guts of it. And this could really kind of make you a lot of money. And you could experiment. You got to experiment with it a little bit. So, John Filling, Copley Advertising. This works.